What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out the channel. I'm Brian, and we are out here at the park today with the Bugs 2W. I got a son over in the next field over there. He's doing all-star tryouts, and I never miss an opportunity to fly out a drone. It's a little windy out here today. I think we're getting about maybe 8 to 10 knots, something like that. We're going to do a couple of quick tests. We're going to try a return to home. I want to see how close this bad boy will land as to where it took off. We're going to do a speed test. We're just going to have a lot of fun with this bad boy. So check it out, man. Okay, for test number 1, we're going to do the return to home. All we're going to do is we're going to take off. We're going to fly it out 50, 60 meters, 70 meters. Then we're going to engage the return to home. And we're going to see how close it comes to landing right away. I'm not going to move, so the drone's about 3 feet away from me. So let's go ahead and engage the props. Props are on. Drone is up. Leave it out about there. Alright. We are only... All right, so we are at 127 meters in distance and about 20 meters in height. We're gonna go ahead and do the 1-button return to home. Bam. And let's see how close she comes to landing right where she took off. Pretty good so far. Doesn't really seem that this wind's having any effect. When you initiate the return to home, you can stop it at any time. Pretty darn smooth, if I do say so myself. Pretty darn smooth. I would say right there she landed within a 2-foot radius of where she took off. Test number 2 is going to be, we're going to fly her in that direction, but we're going to keep her only 5 or 6 meters off the ground. We're going to hit the return to home to see if she rises up or if she just lands right where she's at. Okay, motors are engaged. Oh. Motors are engaged. Alright, let's get it down. Absolutely fantastic bird. Fantastic bird. Make sure my space is clear, nobody's out there, and let's jam. Alright. We are at 33 meters away, and according to this, if you look, only 1 meter in height. So we're going to go ahead and hit the return to home, and let's see if she starts climbing. There she goes. So she's climbing. Let's see what it goes to. 14 meters. 15 meters. So she started coming back at 13 meters. But it looks like the set altitude is 15 meters as she returns back. So here she comes. Fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that. What a great quad, man. This is a great quad. Alright, so right there we know that we can basically have this bird 1 meter off the ground and hit the return to home. She's going to climb up to 15 meters and come right back. I mean, absolutely spectacular. All right, our next test is going to be this. We're going to send the drone out, same thing, about 30, 40 meters away, except this time we're going to shut the remote off, and we're going to see what happens. Motors are started. Check my area. Looks clear. Take off. I'm going to bring it down. I'm a little nervous about this one.
Oh, they did.
Oh. Alright, as you can see, when you're going to check your area, check it very thoroughly, because I just ran straight into that right there. And I got to tell you, MJX, I got to give him a thumbs up, man. Took the crash like a champ. So let's go ahead and try this again. Alright, test number 3 is we're going to be doing the return to home function, except this time we're going to fly the drone straight out this way, keep it at 3 to 5 meters. We're going to hit the return to home, we're going to shut the remote off this time to simulate if it lost signal and see what happens. Let's see it. Here's the motors. Drone is up after taking a crash like a champion. Make sure she's flying okay. There. Let's get a nice little shot of her on the camera here. Yeah. All right, let's bring her down. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. The drone is, oh wait, let's go a little further. The drone is, okay. Drone is 21 meters away. And we are at like 1 meter off the ground. We're gonna shut the remote off to simulate a disconnection and see what the drone does. The remote is off. Drone rose up. Look at this. So with the remote off, it brought itself back up to 15 meters again. It looks like it's gonna land right where it took off. Unbelievable. Remote is still off. Remote is off. No power. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at that. Alright, so the drone just came back by itself after having no remote control signal. So that function worked flawlessly, just like it's supposed to. So now let's go ahead and turn back on the remote and see if we're able to just re-engage. And yes, we are. Yes, we are. Look at that. So if you shut the remote off, not only will the bird return to home, but you can also just go ahead and re-engage the remote and you automatically have your signal back. We have 18 satellites right now, full strength. So this Wi-Fi on this drone is spectacular. Spectacular. And she moves. I'm holding down. Alright, so the moral of this session is to basically pay more attention to your surroundings. Don't hit gates and poles like that. But the Bugs 2W can definitely handle it. It is not a fragile piece of equipment. It can take a little bit of an impact. Another thing that we learned here today is that if you have signal loss, which we just had, or if you shut the remote down, this bird will do what it's supposed to and it will come right back home to you. Next thing we also learned is that the GPS on it is actually very, very good. Every single time I've done the return to home by itself and it has landed within a 2 to 3 foot radius of itself. So my overall assessment of the Bugs 2W is I give it an A+. I mean, it's a spectacular drone. Sexy. I love the lines on it, the 1080p camera I love on it. So we're going to be doing more reviews. We're definitely going to be putting this thing through its paces. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time.